In a bid to raise a wholly healthy and highly successful people in the society, the Shepherd's Flock International Church Women of Praise has organized a 3-day biennial conference with the theme Renewed and Refreshed in Lagos. Parts of the 3-day program are health talk, song ministration, work for fitness, lectures, and Thanksgiving service. Speaking at the event, the General Overseer Reverend Tony Akinyemi admonished the women on the need to taking good care of their health.
A wise woman should understand that before I conceive, I need to lay the bed properly for my baby. I need to prepare my body for my baby. I need to set things in place such that I can create a very conducive environment for this baby to live in those years of vulnerability, in those years that are very sensitive, in those years that are very critical, when all the organs and all the glands and all the tissues of the body are being formed. So my suggestion for a mother or a would-be mother is that before you conceive, the first thing is you need to clean up inside of your body. Not pancaking the outside, but clean up the inside. Because we pay more attention to the outside than on the inside. And sometimes what we put on the outside gets into the inside. Our cosmetics can get absorbed through our skin into the body and can impact on the baby's health at the end of the day.
The program then moved to Working for Fitness, where the women of the church worked from their church at Shogunle Ikeja area of Lagos down to Maryland, dancing and distributing handbills to propagate the gospel of Christ. On their arrival to the church, there was a special program for the women on how they can live a healthy life.
Normally, we're supposed to be doing exercise, so this is part of our own exercise for today. So we walk down, we burn some fat, we breathe very well, then we renew our energy because our theme says we should be refreshed and renewed. So that's part of renewing the body, then we'll come back and renew our spirit and our soul, so we're complete woman.
The guest speaker, who is also the preacher, Reverend Ada Ezeka, spoke on the theme Renewed and Refreshed and the financial freedom for a woman. She also highlighted ways in which women can be more productive in both their homes and the society.
The woman was created because the man needed help. God's man needed help. The woman was not created because the man needed children. If that was the reason, how did God fill the sea and the earth with animals and fishes? He could have done the same thing. Neither was the woman created because the man needed somebody to cook for him. No. After all, he must have been eating. I tell you, Genesis 2:15, the space between Genesis 2:15 and Genesis 2:18 is not just 2 verses. It might be many years. Adam was eating. Praise the Lord. He said, for the man was not created for the woman, but the woman for the man. Which means the only reason why the woman was ever created was because of the man. Hello? Are you hearing me? You were not created for career or profession. That one is by the way. Because the current trend is alarming. It's alarming. Women are more interested in my career, my dream, my profession. Hey, when you enter university, there is major course and there is elective course. If you pass all the elective courses and you bank the major course, you are not graduating. Am I talking? After this, if you don't like me, it doesn't matter. But I must tell you the truth. Because things are spoiling. They cannot continue spoiling. Women, we have to get back to our primary assignment. What am I talking? We have to get back to what? Nobody can take the place of the woman in the home. Nobody.
Some other speakers also advised the women with different topics of the program.
Mother means different things to their children in different situations. You know, there was a time, for those of us that have grown children, there was a time that we had their lesson teacher. When they were very young, we had their lesson teacher. as they are growing older, we are the fixer. We just fix things. They will bring it to you and say, Mommy, you should be able to fix this. And you are wondering, I just have to fix it because at that particular time, you are their fixer.
When the woman is bringing, it is to help or to assist. But when the situation now becomes that the man, of course, we all know what is prevalent in the society. Maybe the man lost his job or something and now thinks because I've lost my job, and that is the end. And cannot think outside of the box to say, what else can I do?
There is a saying in law that if you were abused once, you are a victim. But the moment abuse is rampant, it's a daily thing, then you are an accomplice. What makes you an accomplice? Because you have refused to seek for help. You have thought that this is something you could handle. But in most cases, people make that mistake and they end up committing crimes of passion.
There was also quiz competition organized by the women, which 6 of their branches participated and the Ikeja branch became victorious.
What is TSF watchword or theme for this year?
5 seconds, please.
A due season for greater things. I hear due season.
Correct. Correct. Please let's clap for her. It's not easy to be on this seat, hot seat. Hallelujah. The next parish, please. Number 1, it says, okay, the name of the church, TSF, was given to Reverend Tony Akinyemi through. How did they receive the revelation from God to name this ministry TSF?
It was through the scriptures.
The program then moved to a Thanksgiving session where the women of the church were looking radiant and good looking in their native attire, where praise and worship session, choreography ministration, drama presentation, and special rendition by the Women of Praise Choir were observed.
Don't beg me. Being back 3 months, I'm taking you out of this house. I am tired of the shame. So find something to do to yourself.
Hallelujah. Spirit, come like a mighty wind. Oh, Spirit, come like a mighty wind. Praise His bold, bring the whole back to life again. We're winning. We don't know nothing, we don't lie. Oh Lord, we don't know.
In her sermon, the guest preacher, Reverend Ada Ezeka, advised Christians to always display unity and love in the society.
If you are not a happy wife, you can't be a happy anything else. You can't be a happy commissioner. You can't be a happy governor. You can't be a happy managing director. Whatever it is. Women, you know what I'm talking about. No matter how much money you have as a woman, if your marriage is not working, your joy is not full. Any woman who doesn't agree with this is not a sincere person. The greatest thing that gives the woman joy in life is her marriage. Her relationship with her husband is working. It's enough for her. The whole world can turn upside down. As long as her husband loves her and she's fitted into her husband's life, anything good can happen. That's the will of God for you.
The wife of the General Overseer, Pastor Mrs. Tutu Akinyemi, and other executives encouraged all women to always do their best toward the progress of their homes, their churches, and the society at large.
You are the bedrock of every home, of everything. So you need to be healthy, you need to be sound, you need to be well to be able to take care, because everything revolves, like the women are the corner piece of every home of the nation. So women should make sure they are old, they are healthy, they are fine to be able to do their work successfully.
Womanhood is an assignment by God. A woman is in partnership with God to mentor, to empower. He said we are first wife, we are a mother, and we are homemakers. So I advise every woman to get back to this assignment that God has called us to do. You know, he said that's our primary assignment. And a lot of women have left their primary assignment of being a wife to their husband. They left their primary assignment of being a mother to their children. And they left their assignment of being an homemaker, and they have gone to offices, gone to politics. You know, I'm not saying a woman should not work. Like the woman balanced it yesterday by saying that you need your own money as a woman. So a woman should work, but you say that in whatever a woman wants, whatever you are doing, you must always remember that your primary assignment is to God, to your husband, to your children. And so whatever you are doing, you must make sure you are fulfilling that assignment.
For every woman, for her to reach her potential, she should first hold God. And if she lives by the tenets and the law of God, she will indeed keep her family, because the family is the most important institution. And if the family is stand and is in peace, it means even our nation too will have peace and will stand.
I cannot even remain the same through all the messages that I've had. I still have to go back and listen to them over and over and over again, to chew it and to imbibe it in my life and to teach it also to the younger women. I'm really, 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 really grateful to God.
The national president of the Shepherd's Flock Women of Praise, Mrs. Toyin Adegbite, in her speech, charged women to remain focused and be more closer to God.
God led us through prayers to this theme, renewed and refreshed, in the book of Romans 12, verse 2. Seeing through the eye of what is happening in our country, in the light of our women, renewed and refreshed is a call to refocus our hearts and mind, change our attitudes, and become more loyal to God and His words. Our desire is to see all our women more committed, dedicated to serve God, and to be well adjusted to our husbands and children, and be empowered spiritually and financially.
There was also an empowerment session for some women of the church and presentation of gifts to the winners of the quiz competition. High point of the event was the Thanksgiving session by the women of the church and the birthday ceremony of the guest speaker. The next Women of Praise Conference of the Shepherd's Flock International is set to be held in 2020.